are going to be really excited. I don't think you know this, so is everybody else, but them especially. Because he took the gay out of Texas, straight through Palm Springs, and has landed here. Please welcome Dave Watts.
I think I was supposed to put that away before the music ended. Okay, so I took the gay out of Texas. Was I the only one? Oh my gosh. So I have to tell you guys, I have a really bad memory because I'm old. So I've written some notes on my hand. Don't worry, it's not a bad hemp tattoo. Okay? And in case I forget that I wrote those, I put some notes over here too. So I wanted to talk first a little bit about West Texas. I'm from West Texas, and so it's got pretty much a cultural wasteland. You know that city, that town that Friday Night Lights was featured in? Yep, you know that town? That's not it. That's Odessa. It's properly pronounced Slodetha. I'm from a less tolerant town down the road, Midland. It's pronounced, get the fuck out. We're better known for Baby Jessica, and if there's any Gen Zers in here, well, not you, Fran. Baby Jessica was an 18-month-old who fell in a 22-foot well in her backyard. What is that, like a reverse birth? How big are vaginas? Do they have patios? I don't really know. I'm not really an authority. So in my oh, I forgot. So I guess in Midland, we're known for good parenting. So speaking of parenting, I would go on road trips with my parents. And, you know, safety comes first. So I would be the bartender. I remember my mom asking me, David, honey, could you please fix your daddy another vodka fresca? Why do I have to do it? Because you know he's driving. Everybody knows you can't steer and pour. Another life lesson, Mom. Thank you. So Midland was also known for its diversity initiatives. I really didn't have any friends of color, unless you count sunburn. I didn't have any friends of other religions. My complete exposure to people of different color was watching Different Strokes. What you talking about? But so I went to my mom and I said, Mom, why don't you have any black friends? Now, David, honey, you used to be my mom, friend, thanks. Now, David, honey, you know, too, I do have black friends. What about Thurman at the country club? That's the bartender. Well, what about Maddie? She comes to the house a lot. She's your maid. Pro tip, if you want to make friends with black people, do not ask them to iron your shirts first. So in 7th grade, I became overly aware of my 7th grade tennis instructor, Coach White. He had jet black hair, hairy chest, hairy arms, hairy legs. He might have, excuse me, he might have been wearing those 70s, like short shorts. You remember them, friend. Those Coach shorts, really tight, polyester. I mean, you could see everything in them. Finally, I met someone Jewish. But it did bring up a lot of questions for me. So I went to my mom. And, there was a barrier between us, though, all the time. Aquanet. Yeah. Lots of it. She was like a mobile hole in the ozone layer. So fluorocarbons like wafting down into her coffee cup, full of pink Chablis. So I asked her, Mom, how do gays have sex? And she said, well, David, honey, we don't know how gays or homosexuals have sex, but we do know where. Certainly it's in hell. Or West Hollywood. So, my poor dad, you have to play a sport in Texas. My dad, we'd go out, he'd try to throw the football, I'd just watch it land. And he was like, son, you gotta play a sport. I'm like, well, I'm a mathlete. And he goes, but you can't letter in math. Well, you can't really number in it either. Go figure. The Asians get the math checks. Thank you. So I decided to give sports ball a try. But there's so many flavors of it. I went out and decided, first of all, I looked at basketball, and I was attracted to the shiny short shorts, but unfortunately no one's junk ever came out. I decided I'd check into football, but football had a lot of decisions to make. Like, did I want to be a tight end or a wide receiver? That's rhetorical. And so then I thought, you know what, I'm going to check out baseball. But baseball was the scariest one for me. I had PTSD, post-traumatic sports disorder. And I went up to bat, and I was the strike zone. I was the only kid in Little League with a safe word. Thank you, I'm Dave Watts.
First time on stage, and he was brilliant. One more time for Dave Watts. And we just had our first Super Bowl commercial. Tight end versus wide receiver. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. I love that the person who laughed the loudest is the lesbian. Right? Yeah. This one. What do we use tonight? I don't know. We're not going to talk about that now. Because